100radioshows.com.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
St. Louis sports fans, now you can go deeper with STL Sports Central Insiders. Get exclusive access to Bernie Miklasz, Randy Carricker, Mike Claiborne, Jamal Mayers. Your chance to watch a Blues game in the alumni box with Jamal himself. Also, monthly giveaways, Bernie's columns all week, and you'll be supporting local sports media. Join now at stlsportscentral.com.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
Buddy.
What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you get to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Buddy, it don't get much better than this.
Yep.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:05 on a Wednesday. Hot Take Central 2.0 coming at you. Cam Janssen, Matty Whitener, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio. We're doing our thing in Kirkwood, Missouri at the J. Randolph Jr. Studios. It's a crappy day out right now. I'm looking outside. Dark and gloomy, but I don't care because the boys are here and we're chilling. What's up? What's up with you?
I don't know.
What's up with you?
Is it a crappy day out?
I don't know.
You can't anoint it a crappy day yet.
Well, I'm just looking. It kind of looks.
We just got here.
This brings a bigger question into play for me. What's the social responsibility of this show?
What do you
Zero.
mean?
We have zero. So if somebody's waking up, they're like, all right, I'm going to take the day on. And then they're like, oh, wait. What's going on out there? I haven't even looked outside yet. Cam just says it's crappy out there.
Yeah, I kind of putting everybody in a bad mood right off the bat before they even walk outside.
You probably got somebody set just saying, I'm just going to pack it in until Thursday.
Yeah, no doubt. Stay home.
Yeah, let's get out the way.
It's too dark.
I think
and
it's going to
gloomy.
be a great day. I mean, we have Maddie here.
Yes.
Come here.
We have a game where a lot of positives for the Blues. We can talk
can you
about.
hit me
Drink. It's getting the business community involved.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Oh,
Can you hit me with a little gray skies are going to clear up?
How about this?
Put on
Oliver, never before has a boy anymore. He will rule the day that somebody named him Oliver. Thank you,
Oliver.
That makes me want to dress like a vagabond
and steal.
God dang.
I always wanted to be a pickpocket after I watched that show.
You got to pick a pocket or two. You got to pick a pocket or two. I don't know why. I remember the words.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that stupid. I'll never pick a pocket or two.
Who's Oliver?
You never heard Oliver?
Is he a homeless
in
kid?
Fagan?
He was living like you in Canada.
Well, he was technically he was in an orphanage.
What was he doing up there?
And then the Artful Dodger turns him into a pickpocket.
The Artful Dodger.
So he was a wheel?
Steve Sachs.
He was in an orphanage, and they were serving him the gruel.
That's a really good nickname.
And he had the nerve to ask for more.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Nobody's had more gall in history than Oliver when he went up to ask for a little bit more porridge.
And they said they turned
porridge
him down?
or gruel? What's worse?
I think gruel's worse.
Sounds worse.
Degenerate Wombat. Good morning, Deus. Is Andy's shot collar on Cam going to go off around 9 a.m.?
No. He's in Philly right now for next 6-7 days.
The remote doesn't work that far away.
Yeah. He has no control over me when he's out of town.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you're right. Wait, now that I think about it.
Dracula? What's going on here? Jonathan Harker?
Matty, Cam was in his feelings a little because Andy. So let me explain this. When Cam was on the road, Andy didn't like it because it got in the way of scheduling for the Cam and Strick podcast. A wonderful
podcast is going under.
It's a wonderful podcast.
Quote from Andy.
Why?
Because I was going out of town. That's the first thing he said to me.
That's
the
what he
podcast is done. It's over.
So now Andy's on the road, and that's okay.
I'm supposed to not chirp him?
No.
I'm supposed to be nice to him?
No.
I'm supposed to not make fun of every single thing he does as a human being? Wow.
Rock sticks up for me.
He says stuff like that.
Rock
I'm
sticks
not
up for
supposed to make fun of him?
No, you can. That's a green light. Good Lord. Man.
So Andy was going away.
I think I'm important in life because people need to know about hockey. Ooh, calm down there, champ.
He's a blogger.
Come on there, champ.
What if you insert soccer?
Oh, I don't think I'm important. I do it because I do it because I enjoy it, and I know that there's people out there who want to see the information I'm putting out there. I don't think I'm important though.
That's right. I don't either. I am not important.
Okay, I'm gonna circle.
I know
back.
I'm extremely unimportant.
So Cam was in his feelings because Andy was going away and kind of talked about leaving at a certain time when that wasn't the reality, and Cam was in his feelings. Let me ask you this though: are Stella picks important? Is it important that I tweet those out? No. I like to feel like I'm uplifting.
My dog's better.
Mine is better.
My dog's better.
My dog is.
It popped in your head, didn't it? It just popped in. You couldn't help yourself.
Don't you understand
So
there's context? I use that on Twitter all the time. My dog's cuter than yours.
Yep.
Ooh,
and that
baby.
wins.
And it wins.
Well,
that my dad's tougher. My dog's cuter.
Your dad's tougher is a sliding
When
scale.
you say it wins, who exactly is the winner in this situation?
I think
nobody.
I think people that read the tweet because it's a funny tweet. It's not a real win. There's nothing tangible about Twitter. It's make believe.
You didn't win money. Oh man!
You don't win money on Twitter?
Oh, you can. I guess
that's
you can
why.
make money.
What have I been tweeting?
You can, yeah.
You don't get money from Twitter? Does anyone get money from Twitter?
I've made money because of
I
Twitter
don't
before.
think so.
They send me some
I haven't
money.
done enough.
Well, it's been many years for me. Many years.
Why don't you get back on there and just start throwing bombs?
That's what I'm saying.
It's too much of a commitment now.
I want you to get back on there and start
commitment.
Come on.
This is the same advice as saying you should get back with her. She
Jimmy.
never did anything.
No.
She never did anything bad to you.
No.
It's Twitter. You get an account and then you go, Blues suck.
Blues suck. Cardinals suck.
Then you get
Mizzou
followers.
sucks. Yeah. Drink sucks.
Yeah,
Wine sucks.
whoa. Maybe I'd do it the other way, and I'm overwhelmingly positive
I want
until
Jimmy.
people are anti me.
What's that?
I want Jimmy to get a little about it on there.
Oh,
If he could, I mean, I get why you don't, but it would be entertaining if you really, really hunkered down and went toe to toe with some cats.
I could rip everything on this show. I don't. That's not really. I like to take little shots.
Look there.
Yeah, I like to stir it up a little. Can we talk Mizzou?
Lie.
Can we talk Mizzou?
which Mizzou? The university or the football program or
Mizzou's commitment from Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah, I saw that.
Listen, first off, and I want to open it to the dais because I'm reading Drink's comments. And I don't know. I have no sources in Missouri. I just have what I like to call my spidey senses. I think all this talk means he's staying. I read that some people on the Twitter tweets think, no, he's gone. He's starting to lay the foundation why he's got to go. I think this means he's trying to stick a prod in some companies to get involved because he talked about saving the young players and keeping them. You got to pay them. Which is odd unto itself. How do we get here? But I think it means he wants to stay.
Let's listen to the comments. Here's Eli Drinkwitz yesterday from the press conference provided by Mizzou Athletics. Here is him responding to Gabe DeArmond, who asked him about Tom Hart's comments during the broadcast. Eli explains the production meeting and his thought process there.
Yeah, I'm honestly just loosely aware of what exactly was commented. I know in our pre-production meeting on Friday, they were asking about our NIL, and I said one area that I think we can improve is the utilization of our Fortune 500 companies in the state. We have 11 Fortune 500 companies in the state, which is fourth largest among the SEC footprint. And we've got to continue to develop the relationships with those companies and get those companies to invest in our athletes. And whether we're talking about football, basketball, women's basketball, softball, women's soccer, wrestling, volleyball, baseball,
mostly football.
We need their support. We are the institution of this state, and we provide those companies with a lot of workers. And so it would be awesome if we got to see some reciprocal investments in that. I don't think that's an unusual ask or an unusual request. This is all new. I'm not assigning blame to anybody or not pointing fingers at any Fortune 500 company. I'm just asking, if you're a Mizzou grad in that company and you're in charge of marketing, we would love to join in with some NIL opportunities for our student athletes, because that's the forefront. The number one way to get through the it's not the CSC, it's what called NIL Go, is Fortune 500 company. If a Fortune 500 company does an NIL contract with a student athlete, it's automatically guaranteed to go through. It's approved because of the fiduciary responsibility that Fortune 500 company has to its shareholders. So, if we want to get more and more opportunities for our student athletes, then that's something that we need to lean into. And so I'm always going to be pushing and trying to create whatever advantages we can for the University of Missouri in the NIL space.
I love him. I do. I think he pleads a great case. It's just so bizarre to me. He was just talking about making sure that Mizzou gets the right athletes in place, and he tied it to a Fortune 500 company's fiduciary responsibility.
Fiduciary responsibility.
How do we get it? I get it.
But I mean, it's a pretty easy way to see how he drew that line.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, how do we get here?
So,
because the NCAA is a bunch of jackasses.
How do we know that?
All right, so here's how we
got
I
here.
like what he said.
Well, here's how I read
That's
that.
how we got here.
It depends on how you're seeing what the topic is, right? So if you're looking at it from the standpoint of he's out the door, he's looking for a way out, he's making an excuse.
He's coming back.
He's saying that this doesn't exist, it's not here. It shows a lack of investment in the program, thus limiting how far the program can go. If you look at it from the standpoint of saying, hey, I'm all in, this is what we need to do to compete, we need to get behind it, you're here. If you're a supporter of this university, put it on paper, make it a real thing, then that's how you see it. I think that a lot of Coach Gate this year has been super circumstance. I mean, James Franklin signed on with Virginia Tech yesterday. That was kind of a marriage between two options that were out there and were available to be picked up. But for Drink, I mean, you go to that place. I was there last weekend. You go up there, you look around, you see everything they're doing in that stadium. You're standing in there, you look around the city, everything that's happened while he's been there and is built on. I don't see anything that tells me that he's like, they're not dedicated to driving this thing forward. It seems to me he's saying continue to be dedicated to doing this. We need to do this in order to keep taking this program ahead. That's how I hear that. That's how I read that. But who knows? I mean, who really knows what his motivation is?
It's where is Mizzou going to get the clout and the heft that everybody else has? When we talk about just hard economics, you can throw out Mizzou ever being able to mathematically compete with Georgia, Texas, and Texas A&M. Texas and Texas A&M get oil money. Georgia, Atlanta has like 9 of the top 250 in the Fortune 500. So it has more than the entire state of Missouri. It's all in Atlanta, and we're talking like Home Depot, UPS, Coca-Cola. Heavy hitters are in Georgia. So just but after that, then you can maybe play financially. And so Drinkwitz is saying we're never going to be able to play financially in that we're never going to have like a ton of alumni who all want to give money because they're obsessed. Alabama, LSU, Auburn, Florida, what have you. But if we can get money from our Fortune 500 companies, which again is fourth in the SEC, then we can financially compete with these other teams. But it's the only avenue we have as a non-blue blood in a slightly better off financial state than Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi.
But what he said was, what he literally just said was calling on people that are alumni of the university to lead that charge.
Well, the problem is not all the alumni of the university might be heading up the marketing department, but the alumni at the university aren't the people maybe controlling the purse strings.
Yeah, you might not call the strings. You may not be the one. Exactly. You may not be the one doing it, but here's the thing: you don't got to write the last check to have sway in where the check goes.
No, you just got to have the mindset. You got to have the ideas.
I do it all the time.
Well, he also said,
you just got to make things happen.
We provide a lot of workers for those companies, meaning
the university.
Yeah. Your suits. There's a lot of them that are true sons that are on your payroll, and it's time to give back. Look, I was just saying it's ironic to me. 10 years ago, we're talking about fiduciary responsibility with that. It's funny, but I like what Drink said. There's something about him that I just like him. But here's the other thing. As I read the tea leaves, I don't think he would come out and call out Fortune 500 companies within the state of Missouri the way he did, unless he wants them to get involved for his program. And then you talk about looking around all the stuff that you see in Columbia and the stuff that Rock pointed to. Drink built some of that. Yeah. And to me, I just don't see him saying, look, we have some distance to cover still, but look where we are. I want to finish this or get it as far as I can. That's why I don't think he's going anywhere. Could be wrong. It's just
of the jobs that are out there now, when you look at it, at least from major universities and the ones that, let's say, he could be swayed by. Florida's been the one people have talked about the most in his case, but there's a lot of other jobs out there in Power 4 that you could look at. I mean, are any of those ones that you say you absolutely have to take that if you're in drink space compared to what you've got at Mizzou?
Unless you know that they'll give you more money.
Well,
but he's making plenty of money.
Yeah, I mean, $9 million. Yeah, I mean,
he's not about. But I mean, he's using the leverage he has in that the board of curators is running around scared S-less that they're about to lose him, and so he's using the leverage to say, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here with a damn bigger NIL budget, or I ain't going to be here. And he's using the leverage he has for the moment. Can't really fault him for that. But
what's the better job? Let's just say that if that's what you want more NIL budget, put all the things into the basket. That's part of it. You want sponsorships. You want things that'll be there. What's the job? Is it Penn State?
Yeah.
Is it Florida? Is it LSU? Is it UCLA? Penn State came up as one of the least spenders from the elite Power 5 institutions. I looked it up. That's part of their problem.
Yeah,
they don't spend at that level.
Pedigree. They have a pedigree. Listen,
it's a good name. I would argue
do it in a heartbeat. But
you think, but they haven't. So let's just deal with them facts of what have actually happened. You've seen investments that are happening here.
But Nick Saban was just talking about how, and this is the guy who's talking to people. He was just talking about how in a few years, it's not going to surprise him if the Big Ten is able to financially just outspend the SEC because of the clout of just those states up in the north. And so like when Saban's talking about the Big Ten like that tells me that I don't think Penn State's going to be with one of the largest undergraduate bases in the entire country, third or fourth largest. I mean, I think
the Big Ten is getting real dangerous to go in the way of the Big East in basketball.
Ooh,
too much, too quickly. You can't sustain it in that, and then you've lost identity. Listen, the regionality of these college divisions is over. These conferences is done. It's done for right now, though, because I still feel like there still is something that ties in to how you compete on that level and what that looks like. The Big Ten makes absolutely no sense. I mean, there's not even a division in professional sports that's that disjointed that you just grab.
So the benefit is like Penn State isn't a regional. That's a national program, right?
Sure.
Penn State.
It should be considered.
So that's the advantage. The question is how much of that do they put back into their program? I just look at all the programs you mentioned and you think, this needs work, that needs work. Drinks were sitting right now building the stuff that he put in place, and they're close, I think, or a lot closer than they were, 2-3 years ago to getting where he wants to take it. I just don't.
What
see him
companies
going.
is he calling out?
Well, Edward Jones is a partner now with Mizzou.
Yeah, he and also he got the number wrong.
It's 8.
There's 8 Fortune 500 companies in Missouri. 7 of them are in St. Louis. The 8th one being O'Reilly Auto Parts out of Springfield, Missouri. There's none that are hugging the Kansas border, and there's none that are hugging the Illinois border. So I don't know where he's getting 11 from. I don't know if there's like some Arkansas ones that he thinks he should be pulling. But there's 8 in Missouri, and at least one of them does.
What's in KCK?
I'm saying the one in Kansas. There's only one Fortune 500 in Kansas. I'm saying it's not in Eastern Kansas.
I forget the name of the other
It's a little bit further away from the border, so I don't know if he's including that one either. But I don't know where he's getting 11 from.
Are we counting the meth in Iowa?
I believe Edward Jones is now partnered up with some of the renovations. There's another one that they have brought on board to some degree. I can't remember which company it is. So there's 6 out there. Look, he did the right thing. I think he's shoring up his foothold to try to bring the program to the next level. You need money to do it.
So you don't think he's going anywhere?
If I were I would say, if I was given odds, I would say 70-30.
Oh my God.
No? 70-30 he stays.
I would take those and bet. I would take those 30% odds all day long.
What do you think
he's
it is?
leaving? It's 50-50. I mean, it's
All right.
6 here, half a dozen the other. It's a pick 'em at this point. Because again, he's saying this because he has leverage.
Wait, you said it's a pick 'em?
It's pick 'em.
So you're looking at straight money line either way you can get it.
Yeah.
I'll take the 60-40. I'll put a couple points on it.
So you're
I'll get it down there to
60-40,
get
he
60-40. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Okay, I don't either. So you're closer to me. What about you?
I don't think he's going anywhere either.
So give me a percentage.
70-30.
I think that it's the Mizzou way to assume that things are not going to go Mizzou's way, because more often than not, it hasn't historically. But I also look at what's happening when you look at how the football team's being invested in, and you look at right now, at least, the basketball program's got the number 1 recruiting class in basketball and for the next year as well. So, I mean, what are we looking at here? I mean, they're spending somewhere. You're not getting basketball players on the cheap. A lot less of them to get, and you got to be able to go out there and pay that tax to get them. Basketball season, I think this year is going to have a big imprint on the perception of where the entire sports department is at in general.
Let's see what the buys have to say here on the text thread. He tap danced, deflected, said everything that we fans would want to hear, all while not actually saying anything at all. Fans on the couch.
I mean, we want big declarative statements because that's it. But I mean, if I'm in that situation, I'm not doing that either.
He didn't tap dance. The Zollers and Alubade comments are about as blunt as you're going to hear, I think, from a college football coach.
You got to pay them, and they're going to get more money elsewhere.
Talking about current players that are on his team and what the offseason is going to look like for them. He said, I've seen a lot of people talking about how we have to retain Donovan Alubade and Matt Zollers. Well, that's wishful thinking. And I do want to say he did clarify that thing. He's not saying like they're gone and it's like we don't have the money, but he's just saying is like, yeah, it's easy just to say keep Alubade and Zollers, but the fact of the matter is you're going to have to pay them more money than what another team's going to offer them. That's where the world is at, and that's why he's saying I need more money, because if every year guys are going to need pay bumps and it's going to be free agency every season and that kind of stuff, then you're always going to need more money, and that's the tricky part.
Spartan 44 says, how about Drink gives up $1 million of his $9.25 million salary to NIL?
Yeah, it's a dumb comment.
Here's the thing, too. Like, you're at the point now. Is Zollers the guy you want to invest all your NIL money in? Or can you use that money?
It's just too soon. I mean, he's a 4-star.
I'm asking.
He has better pocket presence at 17 than Blaine Gabbert did his last year.
I'm asking. Are there other quarterbacks out there that you could pay?
I just think Matt Zollers is an unbelievably talented quarterback.
I'm not knocking him. I'm saying
I don't know.
But that's one of the things too that the game has changed. It's
like I'd rather have a guy who's been here.
It's like free agency, in every other sport. You're like, okay, we've seen a little bit of this kid. We like what we see, but he's going to need a lot of money for us to quote unquote retain him. Are there other quarterbacks out there that we can grab who we think might be better, quicker, or I don't know. I'm just saying. There's a lot of things to that equation that
I just think he's basically got to realize you're in free agency every year. Whether somebody's been here or not, or what it looks like retaining people. I mean, you get the team you get for that year, and then you keep going. How much is Ahmad Hardy going to cost after this year?
Ooh, there
You know what I mean? You're trying to keep the kids in around.
I pay him.
You just you're going to have to. You know, but I mean, at the
He's
end
a
of the
guy.
day, this is a completely open, wild market. How much is Jamal Roberts going to cost? I mean, how does you've got the success of your team directly impacts the long-term success of your team now, as long as this incredibly insane open market continues in college football.
And he did tap dance a little, but he didn't come out. They make a declarative statement. I'm staying. Nor should he. Nor would you. Nor would anyone else.
I definitely.
You're playing it the right way. Yeah, if they're talking extension, I keep that close to my vest, and I try to exercise my leverage as best I can. What I know that if he's staying or going, he knows, but he's not going to play that card yet.
Why would he consider Auburn?
I don't get that one either.
Oh, because because they've won 3 national titles in this century.
What's that got
They
to
won.
do
They
with
won 2 in the last 15 years.
But what's that got to do with where your program is at right now? I don't think that's definitely
because
hold on, let me answer the question though. That definitely isn't an upgrade in tiers for it. I mean, if they come and they just completely empty out their pockets, anybody could go. I'll go to Appalachian State.
Yeah, damn right.
But Appalachian State
$25 million, but Auburn doesn't have a pedigree that makes me say I'm going to jump out of my situation to go to. Florida may. There's a brand name there that's greater than Auburn's.
Auburn's competed at a higher level more recently than Florida has.
Yeah, but is Auburn doesn't have the complete ownership of their market the way that Florida does in Gainesville.
But they're 1B in one of the best markets.
What I think this conversation is degrading into is that everywhere else is better than Mizzou.
Yeah.
And that's a weak outlook to look at what the position of where this thing is at.
I just think Auburn, because of their history in the 21st century, they have a clout that you can lean on, because you can say, listen, as long as we get the right players, Auburn has shown that they can compete and win national titles, 3 of them, arguably.
Where's the blue blood line stopping the SEC?
That's a good question.
Because now it feels like
Georgia, Texas, LSU, Bama. I include Auburn and Florida still in there, and then you could argue A&M.
And Oklahoma?
Okay, there's 8.
So then who's in the
they got the money now to do it.
Yeah, I would say
they've never won conferences.
I would say that
you're right.
Yeah, Texas A&M has been a colossal collapse.
Yeah, we'll call it 7 then.
So who's in the cellar? Who's in the projects of the SEC?
Kentucky, Vanderbilt, South Carolina.
Can we say Kentucky really is though, or is it just as a football program? Or are we talking about it as an institution?
I'm just talking about football.
Kentucky gets
I separate football and basketball.
Well, I'm talking about institutional power here.
I separate them.
Football, they're hardly.
So Vanderbilt, Kentucky,
South Carolina.
So
Arkansas.
Mizzou is in the lower middle class.
Yeah, they're right in the middle.
I would say they're upper middle class. Like
middle
Arkansas to me is in the basement.
We've played because since they got in, they've played more conference championship games than South Carolina or Arkansas.
Did you say Tennessee was a blue blood?
Oh, shite.
So, I mean, here's the thing. Everybody's not a blue blood.
Whoa, Rock.
Everybody's not a blue blood. That means that they've got 80% of the blue bloods in this conference.
Well, that's the problem with super conferences, isn't it?
But I mean, it is. But I'm saying that some of these franchises have these programs have big history, but it's not that history is only relevant continuously at certain places. But Notre Dame.
But all the places I mentioned,
Notre Dame's not won a national title my entire life, it feels like. But they're the Dallas Cowboys of college football.
But here's the thing. All the places,
I was -40 when that happened.
All the places I mentioned, though, I'm pretty sure are the places that are ranking higher than Mizzou in the latest NIL rankings, where Mizzou ranked like 9th or 10th. So my point is that some of these teams, like, I think if you're a blue blood, you've got the money coming. And you might think, where's it coming from? But you got decades of alumni who are willing to pour in every cent that they have to spend on it, and that's why Mizzou is still sitting bottom half of the SEC when it comes to NIL money.
And there comes the problem with that too. You get all of these, then you become Billy Napier.
Yeah,
you get there, and then it's like, I put my money into this, and I want my coach, because nothing's more entitled than a big booster.
And that's why I think
that's the problem that comes into that.
Stay.
But that's why exactly. So these are all the things you have to weigh in. But the thing I'm going to say is that we can't sit here and act like Mizzou is Kentucky or is Vanderbilt before this year, even though Vanderbilt's, regressed back to it. I don't see me personally, I don't see a massive difference between where Mizzou, Tennessee, and Auburn are at right now, personally. And even A&M spends a bunch of money, but I mean, they're kind of like the Los Angeles Angels of college football. They'll spend the money, but where's it going to go?
It's like they just went to Vegas, hit big, and now they're spreading it around.
Yeah, new money. A&M's new money, baby.
I think Tennessee's a blue blood.
New money still works,
right? I think Tennessee's
a blue blood. Yeah.
You say new money still works?
But I think
new money still spent.
Mizzou is not like suddenly rich. They've been building this, right?
Yeah,
and they have a ways to go. But I would say upper middle class in the
but
conference.
I think what Drink has pointed out is that right now, and you can disagree with this, but I think Drink's perspective, and I think a lot of Mizzou fans would take this. Mizzou has hit their ceiling, and the only way to crack through this ceiling is with more money. One thing I can't help but ask, as a Mizzou fan, and I'm going to go fan a little bit more illogical here, is there there was part of me that was kind of chuckling along and just going, is it a little weird that he's just capitulating, that the only way he can take out these other teams is with more money and not just,
Makes
coaching him up?
sense. He was asked about it.
It makes sense.
He's trying to strengthen his program.
And he said it too. And that's you want unlimited money, don't
he
you?
Wants to stay.
There's no cap. Don't you want your team to have unlimited money? It's fun. It's like, yeah, of course you're right.
But to me, that's why it just drips of him saying, "Look, I'm going to be part of this going forward. We're going to need to have what the blue bloods or the bigger, more successful programs have."
And I think that's completely the direction you'll be in, so that you don't have another year where they lost Williams Noweri, who left to Nebraska before he even got on the field. It's just the dynamics of what you have to do are so much more important, which for me is why I'm happy to see Zollers and Donovan out there, because they're getting the chance. And they're not going to do it.
They're not patient.
So I'm interested to see how Mizzou evolves as a program and how they manage all these different things. But to round the whole thing up, it is going to take money, but it's also going to take continuity on the sidelines, because if you're rolling a new coach in there and you're having to get that back in, that's going to reset some of that roster too. So it comes down to the athletic department, to boosters, to anybody that invests in the program to say, hey, if you want to compete in this day and age, this is what it looks like.
Let Drinky Poo leave. Bring on John Gruden. What's his deal lately? He's living up at Barstool.
There's another reason not to tweet.
So I guess
what do these companies get out of an investment with Mizzou? A guy can't even win a big game.
Well, first off, there's marketing money that you put out there just so your name is out there, and you can always say we're involved in the community, which wealthy companies, especially in a state like Missouri, want to put out there as part of their marketing. I'm looking at the Fortune 500 companies in Missouri. Centene, Emerson Electric, Reinsurance Group of America. This is off Google. I don't know if it's right. Edward Jones, Gray Bar, Post, Food Consumer Products, Post, okay.
Cargill.
Core and Main, O'Reilly Automotive. So to me, though, when you're talking,
and Degenerate Wombat, by the way, he put on our chat. Apparently, there's also the list that Drink is referring to also includes, though they're not on the Fortune 500 list, also includes Peabody Energy, Energizer Holdings, Solaris, Spire, Belden, and Olin.
What is Solaris?
I don't know.
Is it a power company? And we're doing that.
That would seem like there'd be a lot of power companies on this list. It seems like there'd be a little bit of overlap.
Spire just tore up my street, by the way.
He's saying that's
tore up my front yard the other day. I came home like, what happened?
I told you it happens all the time.
That's what General Wombat is saying.
Can we talk about that for a second? Let's get back to the future of the Missouri Tigers program.
We'll solve that problem in a minute.
Why can Spire show up and tear my whole yard up that I spend money on to maintain? What part of who do I go talk to about that?
I don't know.
We'll do that after the break. Jim,
I don't know.
What was your point? I just wanted to get the
I'll pay for the break. I want to know what happened to my yard.
My point is, if you have these big companies and we know 6 of them aren't involved, it doesn't take a lot of, compared to their overall budget.
You know what?
It doesn't take a ton of money for them to put Missouri closer to where
Mizzou needs to get on Ozempic, get hot, and go out there and get some of these cute girls looking at them. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
Hey, Science chimes in real quick. Goes, people make bad decisions all the time. If he leaves, it'll be a bad decision. With that being said, this guy doesn't win the big games. It doesn't bother me either way if he stays or he goes.
I think he's talking about me.
That's listen. I'll just say this: if you are a Mizzou fan, it should bother you if he goes because the rebound outlook to me is looking fairly bleak. Because there's one tier 1 guy if he leaves, and that's Eric Morris at North Texas. After that, we immediately drop down to the tier 2 guys, and I think number 1 in that tier 2 is going to be the guy at Memphis because Laird Veach has a connection to him. So my short list of guys that I would be positive about the Missouri program should Drink leave is 4 guys long.
Can I do a greenie tease?
I don't like that.
After the break, we update the Mizzou coach contentment rankings.
Number 1, Drinkwitz. Number 2, Dennis Gates.
Yeah.
Number 3,
we get super granular.
Number 3, we don't know the names.
Hire Mike Matheny. He'll fix it.
Oh, man.
Mizzou baseball is in a bad spot right now.
Matty never won the big game.
Here I am.
Then you would complain to your dad after the game.
Yeah, I would cry about it.
He said you bitched and moaned
instead of just go and fight people on my
What
own
position
team.
did you play in football?
I didn't play.
All
I
right,
played
what was-
baseball.
Baseball?
Yeah.
What
And then I
position?
played shooting guard.
What
pitcher?
And you were the scorer.
Yeah.
What high school?
The University City High School.
How many points a game? How many points a game?
They 8 to 14.
I thought you had more of a point forward build to you than a shooting guard.
Forward?
I thought you had more like a point forward.
That didn't exist back in my time.
A nice 6'5". Del Curry was.
I wish I was 6'5".
Del Curry was alive.
I'd still be playing.
Del Curry was a chucker. He was shooting.
Sorry,
the ball
no,
from the
I'm thinking of Flip. I'm thinking of Flip Pressey.
That's way before me.
Yeah, you're right.
I think you're making me a lot younger.
But I'm saying he was a point forward.
You want a big shooting guard? Allen Houston was nice before he blew out his knees.
Yes, absolutely.
What a pure shot.
It's not a dumb comment. What is dumb is paying a state employee over $9 million to coach football in Missouri, then complains about needing more money for himself and the team while the tuition rises.
He never mentioned getting paid more. He's never mentioned wanting to get paid more. Right. He's never mentioned his contract. This is all about getting more money for the football program to pay players.
I think after you make a certain amount of money, it's obligatory to complain about the money people make.
Yeah,
Listen, it's obligatory for
that was. I didn't like what you just did there.
What?
I didn't like what you just did there.
What I did?
Corrected.
He corrected me.
Matt said it differently, and then you made sure to use the word.
No.
I didn't even notice.
He doesn't even know he's doing
What we're not going to do is divide me and the lieutenant governor.
No,
I don't like what just happened.
We ain't doing that.
We need
my,
you to.
My point is a head coach who is trying to make his team win and put it on better footing is going to say all these things. To me, it's a totally different discussion about how much money is spent on college football, where all these new facilities are being built, and they raise tuition every single year, where it's cost prohibitive for anyone to go to college. So that's a different discussion, but it's worthy.
Speaking of winning, you're a winner when you're good in the sack. I'll tell you that right now. And you're a loser if you're bad in the sack. I'm just saying. You think about it, it kind of goes both ways. You got to perform. Hey, listen, guys, I get it. I've embarrassed myself too. It is what it is.
How so?
It didn't work.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. Maybe I had a couple more cocktails than I should have, and it just didn't work. Very embarrassing. Don't ever let that happen to you. Don't let it happen to you. That's why there's Blue Chew, baby. That's why there's Blue Chew. Guys, this isn't just about performance. This is about legacy or third leg-acy. Give your group chat something to talk about. When you lay it down, they are talking about how it goes up. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little Blue Chew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And by the way, they got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code HTC2, Hot Take Central 2, HTC2 at the checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for details and safety info. And big thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. We love Blue Chew. Thank you for not having me embarrass myself anymore. We love you. That's Blue Chew. Check it out. We're going to break. Don't go anywhere. Hot Take Central 2.0.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the West.
The Lou Information Station. where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at luinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
The season of Audi sales event is here at Audi Kirkwood, and you're not going to want to miss these deals. Now's your chance to shop our huge selection of the best Audi has to offer and get up to $5,000 off select new Audi models. Whether you're looking for something sleek and sporty or the perfect family SUV, we've got what you need and the savings you'll love at Audi Kirkwood during the season of Audi sales event. For up to $5,000 off select new Audi models, visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop online at AudiKirkwood.com.
St. Louis sports fans, now you can go deeper with STL Sports Central Insiders. Get exclusive access to Bernie Miklasz, Randy Carricker, Mike Claiborne, Jamal Mayers, and more. Plus, your chance to watch a Blues game in the alumni box with Jamal himself. Also, monthly giveaways, Bernie's columns all week, and you'll be supporting local sports media. Join now at stlsportscentral.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. A court hearing to decide whether St. Louis Sheriff Alfred Montgomery should be removed from office was pushed to today after he could not appear Tuesday because he remains in federal custody. The Missouri Attorney General's office is accusing Montgomery of failing to perform his duties and of several illegal actions, including unlawful detentions and misuse of staff and vehicles. Former Police Chief John Hayden is currently serving as interim sheriff. Toyota says it will spend $57 million to expand its casting plant in Lincoln County, adding 57 new jobs as it ramps up hybrid vehicle production. A new cylinder head line is set to launch in 2027, boosting the Troy plant's output by more than 200,000 parts a year. The factory currently employs about 1,000 workers and supplies cylinder heads for all Toyota and Lexus vehicles built in the U.S. Covenant House, Missouri is gearing up for its annual Sleep Out St. Louis on Thursday at St. Louis Village Forest Park, raising awareness for youth homelessness. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. A fairly strong storm system in the southern plains will be moving up into our area by tonight and especially Thursday. For now, we'll stay cloudy, upper 50s on the afternoon high. We might get a few showers after midnight tonight, down to a low of 50. Showers and thunderstorms most of the day on Thursday, gusty wind, and our high about 60. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at carltoninsurance.net. MIZZOU.
Hey, Kat, summer's winding down, but I keep thinking, my backyard is weak, man. I need a pool and maybe even a fire pit.
Cam, you know who can handle that? Merrimack Pools and Outdoors. They're a family-owned St. Louis company, been doing this for 25 years.
They do more than just pools, right?
Oh, yeah. Patios, outdoor kitchens, sport courts, fire features, the whole outdoor package. They'll design it, build it, and make it look amazing.
That sounds like trouble for my neighbors when I start hosting barbecues with the boys.
Exactly. And here's the best part. Free consultations, smart pool features like LED lighting and spa integration, financing options, and they back it all with a lifetime manufacturer warranty.
That's legit. And you know I like local. They're licensed, insured, bonded, and based right here in St. Louis.
If you want the ultimate backyard, head to SplashSTL.com.
Hit up SplashSTL.com for more information and receive a free salt cell included in your package. A $2,000 value. SplashSTL.com.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yo, 8:47 Wednesday. I'm getting yelled at by Rock because I'm not going to the movie theater to see Nuremberg. I want to see it on Netflix, so I got chirped for that. I thought some of these movies went right to Netflix after.
They do.
I thought they did right away.
Bad movies, not World War II thrillers that with two
bad
with
movies.
Two A-list stars like Russell Crowe and Rami Malek.
Unless
keep track of
bad movies hit Netflix fast.
Unless Netflix produced it.
Yeah.
Then they get it that kind of quick. It'll be on Amazon like next week.
Services do their own movies now, and some of them are really
but,
good.
But usually when a movie's in theaters, it's because it's not on a streaming service, which means you have to go out and be around other humans.
They've got relationships.
Last time I did it, I fell asleep.
That happens to us all.
I fell asleep because it was too damn comfortable, and those lights went out. See you later,
just gotta pay
Cam.
attention to the movie.
I know.
That's the key.
That's okay. Pay attention to
Pay
the movie.
attention to the movie.
Okay. Go see that movie tonight.
It is going to be, by the way, Cam, it is a lot of talking in dark rooms.
I know. See, I gotta. But I'm good at home. Like I could do it at home. Those seats are.
We heard your
comfy.
live read. We know you can.
Is it because you have stimuli? Not to talk about your last live read.
What's that mean?
Like it's because you're you have like your cats are there, your dogs, you're petting your dogs, or
no,
son of a bitch. So I thought you had other cats.
No, I don't, and I miss Boo Boo.
Like Kate's like walking up to go get you a drink, food, like because you're doing like
making
tactile things. You're doing
this feels like
that's what it is.
This feels like
pause
that
it too.
fever dream that Happy Gilmore had now.
Kate's walking
the
around.
First one or the second one? The first one.
Yeah.
The second one was a fever dream.
Yeah.
The whole movie was.
Don't you think though, when you're spending $20 or whatever it is to see a movie these days, that there's that commitment that I'm going to go and pay attention? When you're home, there are other distractions. That's kind of why I like going to a movie. Not every movie, but one that I'm really into.
Yeah,
I want to go see in the theater.
If I paid for that ticket, I probably would have stayed awake, but I didn't. So maybe that's why I passed out. I mean, in 30 seconds, done. Top Gun, the loudest movie ever. Passed out.
Wasn't a great movie. Sorry.
It wasn't great. The first one was better. I thought it was corny as hell.
I thought
it was corny as hell.
The first one wasn't a great movie either. Sorry.
Loved it. Oh, see, Jimmy. Jimmy thinks it was. What'd you think?
How'd you feel
You've
about
lost that love and feeling.
You've lost that.
Come on.
How'd you feel about Days of Thunder?
Come on, Rooster, whatever. I never saw Days.
Damn good.
Well, Cam's never seen RoboCop.
Never seen RoboCop.
I have seen that.
Because you know why?
That's cinematic beauty.
I saw Terminator, and nothing's tougher than the Terminator. So I kind of like pushed that one aside.
You saw Terminator well after RoboCop came out.
Yeah.
I was about to say, in 1985, when Terminator came out, you didn't see it.
When was RoboCop out?
88?
Yeah.
So I want to say.
I saw Terminator pretty
87?
young. And I was like, RoboCop, nope, not cool enough for me.
We have a small segment. I would like to, let's air some grievances here. Spire. I'm glad to know that they tore up your lawn. They tore up mine yesterday. They don't tell you they're going to tear it up. And they don't mind blocking your driveway, where you have to go, and there's plenty of room where they could have.
You got to think what they're doing. And they're fixing something that's probably very important.
I agree. And anyone that works, I have their back.
I know.
And these guys were working. So I almost feel reluctant to go and say,
what are you going to say to them?
Can you do this on that little part of the grass that's on the other side of the sidewalk?
No. In your neighbor's yard, you mean?
No, the part that's right in between the street and the sidewalk.
Can you slide the truck back 7 feet?
That's different.
So anyway,
that's different.
I see that. I go, hey, what are you guys working on? The gas? They said your neighbors have a gas problem, and all the stuff he said for water, for electric, is on your side of the street. I go, that's the way it should be. So, but anyway, they said, we'll replace everything in the lawn, and then they'll come back, and the pavement part that they tore up, they'll put rocks in there, and they'll come back and seal it up, make it look nice. And I said, when's that? A few weeks. I said, okay. And then I said, is there any way I could get to my driveway? Because I had to park down the street. And they were like, yes. So they were very nice.
Cool.
They did the job. I was very nice about it. But they should give you a heads up. Hey.
They don't.
They should.
They dug up my yard plenty of times.
But shouldn't they tell you we're coming on your property?
Yeah, but they don't. I'm like, oh, they're here.
Can they pay?
And there's a hole.
My thing is,
that's why America's terrible.
I'm not going to cut the grass if you're going to come tear it up.
Right.
Let's just tell me.
Well, that's why it's nice now, because like you're not really cutting your grass as much and stuff like that. And your yard's not really.
There's no part of the year where I want to go to work in the morning. Oh, all right. Nice house I got here.
High hole.
And then come home and it's like, did somebody get killed? Are we burying evidence? What's going on here? I came home one day and listen, I got to appreciate people to put in their work too. That's it all day.
All right.
But I came home and I had a problem with this.
I don't blame you.
The boys had left some Gatorade bottles.
Not good.
Some Cheetos
things.
They
did?
I was like, hey.
Oh, they
all
did.
right, guys, look. You got to do your job. But that don't mean
that you create a job for me.
Yeah.
They left wrappers and stuff in your yard?
Now we're going too far. We got some professional decorum here.
Or they throw a dart.
Matty is right. Matty is right. Matty is right.
They're smoking darts. They throw a dart in your yard too.
Well,
I don't know if I like that.
Don't throw a dart in my yard because it might catch on fire and burn my entire house down.
But you should know better. That's it's trash.
Just clean it up.
I smoke cigars on my back deck though, so I mean, I hope it doesn't blow away. And
if I want to trash my stuff, I will.
Yeah. Well, my wife.
You don't do it.
Let my wife tell it. I'm doing a great job.
But if you're a utility, right, you can just do whatever you like. No, give your customers you're paying for it. It's not like a gift. They should have the courtesy to give you like a little notice.
Professional decorum.
Professional decorum.
Let me know, baby.
You got your Christmas stuff up? No.
My Christmas stuff?
Tiffany's Christmas stuff?
No.
Have your
no.
Nope.
Only thing I decorate Christmas with is receipts.
No
but
doubt.
she's got no. It's still
Nothing yet?
Thanksgiving. It's still Thanksgiving.
Oh, not at Janssen
I'm
household.
so jealous of you, man.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
not mine. Yeah.
Don't be because all the Christmas totes are already pulled out downstairs, and then as soon as Black Friday comes,
Listen,
by the way, would like to work on a different name. For
I
it.
agree
We
with
can
that.
talk about
the worst
it,
day of the year.
But then I'm carrying stuff upstairs and taking stuff down.
My big thing with Rachel was like, listen, I love you. I will support all of your decorating for Christmas, but the one thing I will never do again in my life, because I do love my mother, but the one thing I will never do again for another woman is lift 5 boxes of decorations up and down the stairs every time there's a seasonal holiday.
I'm going to take the 7.
I do.
I'll take the 80-20.
I'll do that for
I'll
my
take
woman.
the 80-20.
I did it the first 17 years of my life, and I
woman.
made a pledge for myself. I ain't ever doing it again. I'm not doing it.
Hey, right.
You get one box
this
of
needs
stuff.
cross-examination.
I don't want this season.
May I?
Well,
May
now
I?
we got to
Please.
figure out the Halloween stuff for the fall stuff. Now we got to figure out the fall stuff for Thanksgiving.
You're damn
stuff.
right
Now
you
we gotta
do.
figure out the
You do.
Thanksgiving
You're
stuff,
damn right
the
you do.
Christmas stuff. Now we got to figure out the Christmas stuff.
Wow.
For the winter stuff. Now we got to figure out the winter stuff
Yes.
for the Valentine's stuff.
Wow.
Now we gotta figure out Valentine's. For God, I don't know what
I don't even hesitate.
That's St. Pat's.
Thanksgiving.
That's St. Patrick's.
St.
Wow.
Patty's Day. Now we got to go over St. Patty's Day.
Poor Rachel.
When you made
Holy
General
cow.
Spring.
No.
when you
Whoa.
made this promise to yourself, and kudos to you for staying true to yourself.
Yeah.
But when you made this promise to yourself, did you also make a pledge to yourself that I will never be a member of a country club? I will never sit in green seats.
I did. Yes, you're right. I broke
Section
a lot of those.
1.
You know what?
I refuse to break this one.
That woman
I refuse to break
that
this
has
one.
shown you the good life asked you to carry some
Wow.
boxes. You carry them.
I'm carrying.
You carry them.
She gets 2 boxes.
Wow.
Let me.
May
I?
How many
Wow.
totes are waiting for you? Right
May
now?
I?
How many totes
Poor
are waiting
girl.
for you?
Hold on.
How many
We'll
totes
come
are
back.
waiting?
We'll come back to that question.
4?
Because I got totes, baby.
7?
I got totes.
Oh no.
Here's the thing.
That's a lot of totes.
Here's what I'm going to tell you right now.
You're
There's a
gonna
whole
do it?
section. There's a whole section of my basement that has holiday totes in it. Whatever the holiday is. Arbor Day, Earth Day, whatever it is.
Juneteenth.
But you know what? We definitely got that, baby. Here's the thing. You're going to carry that tote.
Nope.
Because here's what it's
Yes.
either that tote or World War
3
through 300, or it's you back soloing it, baby.
It's just little things that you could do for her.
You got to give this up for all the other stuff you get.
You need to find ways to help her.
And I'll do a lot of little things for her. Whenever I go to Schnucks, I buy flowers. I do a lot of little things.
Okay.
But the one I've drawn a line in something that I had to deal
It's
with.
your job.
Thank you.
I drew a line and said, "This I dealt with this as a child, and I refuse to deal with it as an adult ever again."
Get a man bun.
I tried.
Men carry things for women.
It did not look good.
Men carry things for women.
It looked bad.
Kate ain't carrying that thing upstairs. I'm gonna do it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm the man of the house.
You just don't have a lot of decorations.
Are you kidding me?
You don't have anything to do with that.
That's the point.
You don't get a say in
That's
that.
what men do.
You don't get a say in that.
Why don't I get a say in that?
Because you get other stuff like you get to be here with us, and that's it. Everything else is hers.
Wow.
My job is the trade-off.
Yeah, that's it.
Your job is to carry things. That's what the men do.
She has taken you from a musty studio apartment eating ramen noodles
That's not what was happening before.
to the highlight.
Not what was
Carry
to
the
the peak.
decorations.
She took you to the peak.
Oh no, I refuse.
She saved your life, and this is how you repay her.
The one thing I'm not saved my life.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, she did.
I'm not playing this holiday. I'm not playing this holiday decoration.
Wow.
Not only are you gonna play it, you're gonna learn to accept it.
No, I refuse.
Jeez, Louise. We need to talk a little more about this. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
St. Louis, meet your new daily companion, the Lou Information Station app. Listen live anywhere, anytime with one click. Dive into live or on-demand content. It's the fastest way to stay connected to the conversations that matter in the Lou. Just search Lou Information Station in the App Store or Google Play and download it free today. The Lou Information Station app. Crystal clear St. Louis talk 24/7. Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood.
Thanks for supporting Daddy.
KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Have a great day.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. President Trump says he's held back from firing Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell.
The president told reporters, "I'd love to get the guy currently in there out right now, but people are holding me back," as he criticized Powell over the Fed's handling of interest rates. Trump made the remarks calling for Powell's ousting ahead of a meeting with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman today at the White House. Powell's term as Fed chair ends in May, and Trump is expected to announce a nominee before the end of the year. I'm Chris Coraggio.
Lawyers for the man accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson are preparing for pretrial hearings coming up. Here's reporter Scott Pringle.
Lawyers for Luigi Mangione asked for permission for their client to wear civilian clothes at his next court appearance, a pretrial hearing on December 1st. Mangione has pleaded not guilty to gunning down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Midtown Manhattan last December. A judge recently threw out state murder charges connected to terrorism, but Mangione still faces second-degree murder and other state and federal charges.
First Lady Melania Trump and Second Lady Usha Vance traveled to North Carolina to visit the military members and their families today. The White House says Trump and Vance have several engagements throughout the day, including activities with students on base incorporating their children's education initiatives. A New York judge approved Purdue Pharma's bankruptcy, which will release billions of dollars for opioid plaintiffs across the nation.
New York's Attorney General announced the news after bankruptcy judge Sean Lane confirmed the plan in a bench ruling Tuesday. Letitia James secured approval on behalf of 55 states and U.S. territories. She said it's a significant step in finalizing the $7.4 billion settlement with Purdue and its owners, the Sackler family. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit StrongTel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. It's StrongTel.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen.
So what's his handle?
GetBC.com.
You're gonna need lawyers, right?
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel. A delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here. And when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right. Free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
You've been strong for everyone else, but let me ask you, who is strong for you? I am Jennifer Bardot, radio personality, author, and publisher, and the founder of Grit Association, which stands for Growth, Resilience, Intention, and Tenacity. What is Grit? Grit is a movement, a sisterhood, a space where ambitious women grow, lead, and thrive. This isn't just leadership. This is transformation. Grit is your circle of fire, where comfort zones get shattered, where stories become power, and the next level becomes your new normal. From our 7 international anthologies that elevate women's voices to my radio show, Elevate and Lead, on the Lou Information Station, everything we do is about your rising, your voice, your power, your people. Are you ready? Join Grit. For more information, mygritcommunity.com. That's mygritcommunity.com.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby. 906 Kirkland, Missouri. Jay Randolph Jr. Studios, Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matty Whitener, Matthew Rocchio. Not going to do it. Rocchio. That was funny. Oh, man. Get him in. We're on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Lou Info, like, subscribe, chat away. Somebody chimed in and said, Blue Chew should sponsor Mizzou. Maybe they could erect the football program. That was Rooster. That was a pretty good one. Would the Arizona State coach work at Mizzou? Let's play needless coaching hot stove.
Well, it's funny that we're talking about him because he also had a clip that went a little bit viral yesterday because Kenny Dillingham, who is the coach at Arizona State,
I saw that.
Was, if you guys want me to, he had some thoughts about how his NIL program could get a little boost at ASU, and he took aim at the restaurant community of Arizona, saying if you don't have a menu item named after one of our players, what are you doing? Costs you $500, $1,000 a month. He's like, well, I'm not sure about the math here, but I'm pretty sure, we get all the restaurants going in Arizona and we have enough people or in Phoenix, we have enough of a financial clout to put a pretty big dent into our NIL, ignoring the slim margins of restaurants and all those things.
Food, fiduciaries, it's all the same.
It's unbelievable.
It's all the same. Here we go. Sorry. It just took me a minute to find it.
You're good.
This is Kenny Dillingham in his presser at Arizona State 2 days ago now.
Where our players are being branded. Your company is seeing that. You see the support. The community wants to go support you because you're supporting the athlete. And we can do that at such a high scale. Every restaurant, if you don't have a food item named after an Arizona State Sun Devil, why? Like, I don't get it. $500 a month, $1,000 a month, right? It's a business expense because it's a marketing expense, right? If you're a local company and you want to engage community, or if you're a new business and you want to get people involved, what better way to get your brand out there to, the city than utilizing our players? So everybody thinks this is like a race to, I can't give a $70,000, $700,000 deal. No, we have a city behind us. If every restaurant in our city gave a kid a $500 or $1,000 a month deal to advertise them for them, I don't know the math behind the amount of restaurants, but I feel like we'd be in a good spot. And I know.
So you got to pay the guy. You got to pay these guys $1,000 a month just to have their name on a sandwich.
And
like there's
part of the NIL deal. Yeah.
There's pro guys that they don't know. There's so many different sandwiches named after guys all over the place that they don't get money for. I don't know.
Meantime, in Memphis, the Memphis football program, their coach went on a long tirade that if you have a local hardware store and you don't have a tool named after one of our players,
that's reaching. He's reaching there.
Kenny Dillingham, 5'6".
There it is.
5'6".
Little man.
So he's reaching for a lot of things.
He's reaching
5'6".
Give me. I can't get it. My
Rock
God.
got a good one.
Rock's on his game.
Just a little drag bunt. Picking up a base. Just going to pick up a base.
I like it.
Oh, man.
When he hopped on, I looked him up. I was like, that's not the voice of a
large man.
I'm a what?
Let's see what's going on here.
I'm a full-grown guy.
Yeah,
is that what you were saying?
That's
We got a phone call?
Yeah, Hockey Bob's
Oh,
on
all
the line.
right. I think he's in Toronto right now.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Not much. Just sitting here at the airport waiting for my flight. Takes off at noon, but because I'm in a foreign country and I have no idea what's going on, I'd rather get here a couple hours early, sit and just watch people go by.
That's a smart move right there, Hockey Bob.
Two things I learned here in Toronto is, one, there is a lot of ethnic diversity here, and two, everybody is very friendly. I asked a lot of questions. I asked for directions a ton, and everybody was so helpful and so cordial. It made me, I guess because I'm half Canadian, so maybe that's why I'm that way, because I'm very cordial and very friendly.
You're right.
And stuff like that. But overall, it was a good experience. One question I have for you, Cam, about the game last night. That overtime goal, why were there 3 Blues players on one side of the ice trying to get the puck from the one Leaf player, leaving 2 guys empty? If I'm the defensive coach for the Blues, I make them watch the scene and remember the Titans where at the second half he says This is our time. Do not let another person cross that line. Our defense sucks. And, I looked at the goals against. The Blues and the Leafs have the two worst goals against.
Aha!
The Blues and the Leafs have the – are you still there?
Yes. What's up, baby?
Okay. No, the Blues and the Leafs have the two worst goals against in the league. I expected a 7-8, 9-5 game, kind of like that Philly game, but it was a pretty tight game, although, the Blues had 4 shots on goal in the first 5 minutes, and then they went about almost 25 minutes without another shot on goal.
Yeah.
By the end of the game, the Blues had one more shot on goal than the Leafs. it was a weird game, but
well, they found a way to lose. They found a way to lose, and Dylan Hawley was not in a great spot. I don't mind two guys going over there, and you're going against John Tavares, who's been out there for a minute 36. So you double team him. You should get the puck, but Tavares made a good play with his skate, kicked it right out. Holloway was in no man's land. It goes right over to, of course, Nylander that dipsy doodles and makes a nice play to win the game. Listen, you lost that game, lost another one. Buchnevich was not good again. He made one play on the power play where he kept the puck alive, kicked it down to Robert Thomas, who then fed Dvorsky for that 1-T. That was nice. But other than that, man,
Kyrou was really good.
Kyrou was damn good.
Although
he didn't score.
Cash in, but he was everywhere.
I was going to bring that up. He was all over the place.
He was
in that
really
game.
good.
He was damn good in that game. A couple guys were pretty good in that game, but
you did lose. It really wasn't a 3-on-1 on the boards. It was sort of a 2-on-1.
It was 3, then he backed out, but he backed out.
He backed out, and then
I was sitting right there, right against the glass. There were two players, and then the third one kind of came up close. And then there were two players that were totally unprotected.
Yeah.
I was there. I saw the game live.
So did I on television. I thought we weren't hockey, Bob. I'm not. You know me. I don't like to stir it up.
No,
but I thought you didn't. You didn't like. I thought you didn't like it when, like, you could criticize the play, but you were criticizing specifically the coaching, and I thought you didn't like. I thought you didn't like that part.
I was just asking a question. Like, here's a scenario I encountered many times in the game last night. People were booing Binnington, right? Well, I looked at him. I said, "You do know you're booing the goalie that won you the Four Nations tournament, and it's probably going to win you the Canada Cup. How wrong is that?"
But they didn't know that.
Yeah, they did know that for sure. They know that. I don't think that they're looking at him like he's going to be the guy now, but he's certainly going to get a chance. There's other guys in the mix right now. I mean, he's not doing himself any favors the way he's playing. Although I thought he was pretty good in that game last night, but
he was fine.
He was fine. Joseph Woll, who's a St. Louis kid, was really good in that game too. Robbed Kyrou a couple times. Kyrou, I thought he was going to kind of get pissy and kind of moat, but he went out there and he played well. He just couldn't capitalize. But another loss, man. Yeah. Another loss. That's just
what concerns me. I had in my head, this game is close late. They're going to lose because that's what they've been doing.
I know.
They've fallen into that pattern.
Yes.
Where they don't close out games.
I know.
That's not good.
Or leads. Yes. No, they give up way too much. They sit back. Oh, God, they got work to do, man.
Hopefully Jake Neighbors' presence will help that out because I love Jake Neighbors.
Yeah, he's on the trip. He's been skating too. But again, the thing, Toronto didn't have their top guys either, man. Matthew Nyes didn't play. Sammy Blais was in for him. I thought Sammy Blais was pretty good.
He was really good. Yeah. He had a beautiful little assist.
He was damn good in 2019, just so everybody knows. I know he kind of trickled off and he'd be up and down, but during that run when he was playing, he was freaking good and scored some big-time goals and crushed guys.
He was just a little missile.
He was. Smoke guys.
And he went down to the minors and played well, then signed, right? And then he got dealt. It was Montreal, then Toronto. I'm glad to see him back.
I am
he played really well.
He was great last night. And he didn't even know he was playing until the last second, too. Because Nyes, I guess, got sick or something like that. So they were depleted, and they still found a way to win, man. It's just,
I know.
It's tough losses, dude. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to trade a guy now? Low value?
I just keep referring back to 2018, 2019.
Yeah, we got to stop.
Match that.
That was an outlier. It ain't going to happen again. You can't even think that way. You cannot think that way. You can't.
Think that way.
It could happen, but you can't wait for it. You can't wait for it. You can't. You know what, Cam, though? Here's the thing. You have to assess. Do we really have the talent that we thought we had going into the season that a lot of people thought, right? A lot of people thought.
They did.
Okay? So now you have to assess, were we wrong? If you believe in it, to me, then you shake it up and you maybe take a loss on dealing someone just to shake it up, because I think it's wrong to sit back and wait for everything to get better. you have to take some sort of action.
Or you wait till
Well,
the better opportunity to take the action when you already kind of
wait
know.
too long.
You already kind of know where things are going. You know where your holes are in the lineup. But yet you want to get as much as you can. I don't know, man. They're in a jam, dude. They haven't been this bad. They haven't been this bad since 2006, 2007. The first 20 games of the season.
And you can't blame the coach. You cannot blame the coach.
Wait.
Why can't I blame the coach?
Exactly.
How do you? Okay, here's my question then. The coaches are the ones who are trying to teach them and tell them what to do on the ice. The players are the ones on the ice not doing what the coach tells them to do. So how the hell is it the coach's fault?
Because the coach's coach's game plan isn't always flawless, Hockey Bob. So the coaches are going to make mistakes too. The coaches are going to sometimes call the wrong. No, you're going to tell me coaches don't make mistakes?
Damn. All right, Rock.
Didn't he start the call by calling out the defensive coaching?
Ding,
ding, ding. Didn't he?
Head coaches.
Hockey Bob, you started your call by calling out the defensive coaching.
No, I didn't. I called out the team defense. But here's the thing. GMs, head coaches do not make decisions knowing that those decisions are going to fail them. They make decisions hoping that everything goes right.
They can still make the wrong, but like when you're trying to game plan a certain team and you say these are the things we're going to focus on, these are the things, these are going to be our priorities. Sometimes you're as a coach, you have the wrong priorities.
I'll give you an example. Wait.
Sometimes you screw up as a coach. I'm not saying this is only the coach's fault, but just saying this is none of Jim Montgomery's fault is a ridiculous passing of the buck.
Well, I'll give you an example. Why did he put Bucci out there in overtime?
That's a bad call by him.
Why would you put him out there?
That is a coaching mistake.
Because he's trying to get Buchnevich.
I don't care.
It's a mistake.
I don't care.
He's been terrible. He's been
bad.
Ineffective. He's been terrible defensively.
For weeks
He's been
now.
ineffective offensively. Why do you think he's going to score a goal 3-on-3? He can't score. He can't
break loose from you.
He can't score 5-on-5.
Then you can make those decisions, and then you can criticize. You guys are not the NHL coaches. You guys have no idea what Cam does, but the rest of you have no idea what goes on behind a bench. So stop it, okay?
No, I'm not criticizing Jim Montgomery. I'm not saying what he did wrong, but you said wide painting. You cannot blame the coaches for them losing. Of course, the coaching is an aspect of it. If they're not winning, it's partially because the players suck, but it's definitely going to be partially because the coaching isn't doing the right thing.
I will never believe that. I will never agree to that.
So every coach is a good coach? Are there bad coaches?
Bring back Davis Payne.
Yeah, Bannister.
Are there bad coaches?
Ken Murray.
Jim Montgomery is not one of them.
So Jim Montgomery's never made a mistake. He's never set up the wrong game plan. He's never called the wrong line. He's never been fired. He's never been fired for his team having a terrible start.
Yeah, and coaches get blamed for players' mistakes all the freaking time, and I'm tired of it. I hate it. I will always defend the coach or the GM because they're the ones that make the decisions, and the players are the ones that have to go out and perform. If the players aren't performing, it's on the players.
So your point is that the Blues coaching staff has made every strategic game plan call correct this season.
Well, I don't know because I'm not a head coach, but I have to give the head coaches credit for what they do because they're not there for no good reason. They're there because they know what they're doing. They know because they have experience. That's why they're there.
Are the Blues losing because the players keep making mistakes and they're not following the coaching? Or is it the aspect that there's another 5 players out on the ice who are also getting paid millions of dollars who are being coached to beat them?
Well, first off, I don't care about the money because it's not my money. Secondly, like I said,
material.
If a coach tells a player to do something or players to do something and they don't do it, that's not on the
there's
coach.
somebody else on the ice stopping you from doing it, Hockey Bob. Just because you failed to do something on the ice doesn't mean you didn't try to do it. No, I understand it perfectly. But just because somebody tells me to do something and then I can't do it because somebody is actively stopping me doesn't mean I didn't listen to the coaching. It meant I got stopped by the other athlete trying to play the game. And sometimes that just happens. But that doesn't mean because I didn't ignore the coaching.
That's not on the coach, though.
I'm not saying that's on the coach. But you're
Hockey Bob, is Rockio going to
on the
burn in hell?
Something tells me we're not going to settle this.
Is Rockio going to hell?
I'm not going to make that decision.
You already have.
But
What about Jimmy?
What about Jimmy?
You've made the decision before. You've already told me I was going to hell.
Okay, well,
Any Canadians do that, by the way? I know you guys are so nice.
Everybody was nice. I'm sending in a text about college football rankings. I hope you will read and get to it.
We will. We love you. Have safe travels. Good argument. I get what you're saying. I get what probably not that good of an argument, but we like when you call in Hockey Bob, man. We'll talk to you later. All right, homie?
All right.
Thank you. And Hockey Bob, thank you, because a lot of people, Canada is such a mysterious place.
It is.
And so far away.
It is.
Thank you for laying down
country.
what their curious and mysterious culture is all about.
He can throw a rock and hit the
You know
US.
what? I did something cool this week. I discovered a brand new place. And the people there were fantastic. It's called Canada.
And there were a lot of different kinds of people there.
It's up north. And you know what? All
like
those people don't look the same. It's incredible. It almost sounds like America.
Well, if you go to Alberta, they all kind of look alike. Or Saskatchewan.
And I'm fairly certain it's up to Rock if he wants to go back and listen. But I could have sworn his call started where he was calling out the coaching staff for not preparing them defensively.
The idea that you can't blame the coaches at all for a team sucking is so
and just for the record, we're in no way saying Monty has to go.
No. But why is Bucci out there at the end of the game?
He made the wrong call there, and I just have to assume that in some of these games, that some of the Blues' problems are the coaching staff isn't putting players in the best position to succeed, or else this is the laziest hockey team that's ever existed, and I don't think that's true.
And I'm not saying this is the case, but there have been a lot of top-tier coaches in a ton of different sports that have the resume, have the winning record, and at some point, it always happens to them, their message doesn't hit home.
It brings it all full circle, where we started the show and where we're at now. Missouri coaches rankings. Who do we like the least? Who do we like the least? Is Ali Mormon now potentially off the hook?
Oh, that's a good one.
No, people start to like, because here's what happened. All the hatred got aimed at Mo. Mo is gone.
And now they can't hate Bloom yet.
Okay,
right. Give him 2 months.
So the five coaches,
if he doesn't get Shohei Ohtani here by Christmas,
so the five coaches we're ranking would be Ali,
yes,
Monty,
yes,
Gates,
yes,
Drink, and Shirts,
and Andy Reid. No, I don't count Kansas City. It's not a real place.
So Gates, Drinks, and Shirts. So those are the 5 coaches we're ranking. I would argue that.
Wait, we're gonna skip Slew?
I said Shirts.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Shirts called him Rokio.
Wait,
I don't want to talk about that.
We need to talk about baseball, hockey, 2 colleges, Slew. We're City, baby.
They don't have a head coach right now.
Let's rank that. No. Let's rank that. Don't skip over that. We can skip the battle.
They don't have a head coach.
We can skip the battle.
I was trying to do a clean 5.
No,
I wanted a clean 5.
We're doing 6, baby. We're counting the vacancy. Rank the vacancy.
They don't have a coach right now.
They have an interim still. They don't have a full-time head coach.
And is he a head coach, or does he have like a fancy Euro name?
He's the interim head coach.
We're calling him a vacancy, and we're going to rank that vacancy. So number 1,
some head coaches are managers in soccer.
That's
some head coaches are just head coaches.
Number 6 is that's ridiculous.
No one knows. No one knows his game.
Well, because in soccer, sometimes a head coach will have like GM responsibilities, and so he's called a manager.
Oh no, I get it. I get it, but it's always been like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
you got the
Popovich
job.
is always just a head coach.
Exactly. All right. So who's number 6?
I think we got to say the vacancy.
Nope, wrong. This is from the one that people are happiest with. Versus the number 1 is the least.
Oh, okay.
People are least against
this. People are
this.
the happiest with Josh Shirts.
Shirts.
Okay.
There's no question in my mind.
Number 2 is Eli Drinkwitz. Number 3 is Now Things Get Tricky.
Mm-hmm. Is it the vacancy?
Gates.
It's Gates. People aren't.
He just delivered him a world-class recruiting.
You are talking to different Mizzou fans than I am.
I don't talk to any Mizzou fans.
Okay,
because
Mizzou fans are. He's not. There are 3 players who haven't played the last few games, and he's not saying why they're not playing games, and people are very pissed off.
Let's just stick with me though.
Okay, fair.
He just delivered him a world-class recruiting.
I know.
Right?
I know. He's in the middle of it right now.
It's got to be Gates and Monty are coming up next.
Gates.
Yeah, Gates.
Gates is 3 then, or 4?
Gates is 4.
So then Monty is 4.
Or Monty's 4.
Wait, we're going the other way. I thought
Gates.
It's number 1.
Gates is less hated than Monty right now, based on the losing streak.
Yes,
based on the losing this season.
So Gates
I don't think it's a long term.
Gates is 4. Monty is 3.
Now it's the vacancy and Marmol.
Is 2. Marmol is 1.
Yes.
Rokio. You can't blame the coach because he signed a 5-year deal. He was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh,
Monty going to be hitting the bottle by. Oh, geez.
No. Dude, come on.
I didn't mean.
I dropped it. You're fine.
All right. God dang it.
Little proofread.
What idiot gave out extensions with a no trade to Fowler and Booch?
That would be Doug Armstrong.
Hey, Hockey Bob, order a vodka bleach double on this flight. Stillman is too cheap to do a total rebuild. He wants him to stay in a crappy middle forever. See, that's the thing too.
Maybe do me a favor and just take a minute before you read Bobby Bowes going forward. Just give him a quick proofread.
I'm still absolutely floored
that the vacancy wasn't last.
No, that Hockey Bob spent about 6 minutes telling us about this foreign land.
It's foreign land. Like he's in like New Zealand.
Mysterious.
Oh no,
He's in Toronto.
He made that sound like he was in Eternia.
I know.
I'm so glad. I couldn't be
Narnia.
the only one who was worried about the potential turn that he was going to go on.
I was
when he
waiting.
said
I was waiting for
all
it.
the different people. He was
Oh my
seeing.
God, I was waiting.
I was like, oh God, where are we going to go here?
Probably seeing more diverse people there than when he's in St. Louis.
Also, do you have the long version of the
Slayton call?
Yeah,
I think we need to hear that because it's pretty good theater.
You guys don't know anything. I thought that was a drop, but it was actually him saying that. And he's like, oh, besides Cam.
No, not that one.
It's just
No, but I thought it was a drop, but he was actually like,
Yeah,
chirping
I
you
get it.
guys.
it's just his arguments are just so nonsensical. They don't make any. They don't make sense.
I wanted you guys to argue about religion so bad. It's
I can't
so
argue with them
funny.
about religion.
It's so funny when Rock and him go toe to toe. Text message.
It's like when TJ's like, empathy is too much of Jesus' thing. It's like,
When you
can't talk to
become the
this person.
NHL GM coach, you can make those decisions, Kevin. But until then, your thoughts on this are moot.
Oh wait, I need to hold on a second. Sorry.
Do you coach a team that I'm not aware of?
That was
You
gold.
coach a team that I'm not aware of because
The idea that you can't
you can't have opinion.
criticize Monty because I don't know exactly the mistakes he makes. I'm like, no, I don't know exactly the mistakes he makes, but I can criticize it because the team sucks. I'm not going to put it all on the players, and also coaches make mistakes.
Hey, you know, this guy at Spartan 44, my boy, he's like, Army's terrible contracts is why the Blues will be bad for years to come. The Bruins are the second best team in the league, and the Blues are the second worst team because Monty's piss poor coaching. It is weird now. The Bruins are doing really. They didn't really do much. They got rid of Marchand. They kind of plugged.
Did they
a
make the
couple
playoff run last year in spite of his poor coaching?
Yeah, no. I'm just saying.
I think you got a lot of TBD.
It is
here with
weird
this.
that
There's a lot of TBD, I should say, with this whole thing.
No
I'm
doubt.
with you.
Is
No
it to be
doubt.
announced? So you got trades? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Matty?
no.
I
I think you got to figure this out because I mean the thing we've known for 4 years now. The Blues have been roster locked for so long. It's like whoever comes in here is dealing with largely the same issues. Like he probably has the easiest chance to show whether he can make the impact or not long term of any of those guys that are on that list that we just named from a coaching standpoint.
And Rock, your girlfriend has hit the chat line,
yes,
and aired a grievance.
Yes.
And you know what?
I agree.
We're
with
on
her.
Rachel's side.
No doubt about it. She just got caught up.
Oh no! Did you? Oh no!
What?
Dude,
read it.
Tiffany doesn't get to listen to this show.
Oh no, Rachel listens every day.
Rachel goes, finally caught up.
And gets in the chat.
She goes, he's carrying the other Christmas tree up. Funny, he thinks he's not. Why would you not? You're starting to make me
You're
mad.
lucky she doesn't
you're
make
starting
you
to make me
listen,
mad.
I already carried up the big, heavy Christmas tree.
You're
Like,
lucky she doesn't
carry the
send
other
you
one
outside
up.
to chop one down.
I probably am going to end up carrying it.
Yes, you are.
I mean, my thing is like, I'm okay with doing like
Holy
the
cow.
Christmas one. The thing is like, the thing I can't do, and Rachel doesn't do this, and she won't ever because I would get really mad. It's what your dad referred to, that he had to do 6 changes for 22 and a half years. And that's the one where I'm like, I'm not doing this like Halloween to fall, to Thanksgiving to Christmas to winter. I'm not doing that like 4 seasonal changes.
You'll do what she said.
I'll do the big Christmas change. I'm fine with that.
You know,
Rachel, because here's the thing.
Rachel is like Richard Gere in Pretty Woman.
No,
That's for you.
It's not really what it is.
This is
That's not
reminding
what it's
me
like
of
at
that.
all.
This is reminding me of when Bane had that conversation. Do you feel in
Do you
control?
feel in control? Rachel knows that I'm not going to do it because,
right.
I don't think she does know.
You think you feel power?
No, brother. Somebody has to stay in the wreckage.
Rock didn't know Rachel.
In the wreckage.
Rock didn't know Rachel was listening.
I knew she was listening. I
Rock
texted
didn't
her.
know.
I literally texted her and said I love you, and she goes, "Are you heading something off at the pass?" Yes, I am. And then I explained what I was heading off at the pass.
You're going to do what she wants. What you're saying right now is performative. That's it.
Putty chimes back.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't do it if it was every holiday.
He said you have one holiday.
Putty did
that thing.
One.
Cool.
Putty did say, "Hey, if Rock's not going to carry it, I'm sure Rachel could find another guy that will carry it." And then he also says, "Nothing sweeter for a woman than a dude constantly telling her the things he will not do."
I don't do that anymore.
I come home. God forbid somebody in a relationship have an opinion.
I come home and things are just sitting by the steps, and I'm just like, "Oh, I'm supposed to carry those down there, aren't I?"
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to carry that up there, aren't I?
There's things that she does for you, and there's things that you do for her. It's just that simple.
You know what though? Here's the one that gets me. We have like a million decorations. We have a Christmas tree, and so you put them up, and she wants you. We're all doing it as a family. Oh, that one shouldn't go there. It should go there. And I'm out. If you don't like the ornament placement, then what am I doing?
I put in an early request to say, "Hey, can you tell me when you want to put this tree up?" Instead of I come home, it's 7:30 on a Thursday, and let's put the tree up. No. Can we put this on a calendar so that we can't
So you are expressing a little bit of an opinion in this situation.
Oh, no, I have a lot of opinions.
There we go.
Now it's about, do I end up still putting that tree up at 7:30 on that Thursday?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. This isn't about me not saying my piece.
I love that you're trying, though.
No, I don't try. I'm just saying it for myself. I'm asking a question. If I ask you a question right now,
Completely rhetorical.
you could easily say, no, it's me just putting it out there. I'm not trying to. There's no winning. There's no winning.
There's got to be some winning, right?
There's no winning.
No, there's got to be some winning.
There's no
winning.
winning.
No. Wait. No, hold on a second. There's some winning,
Jimmy,
right?
read Gino.
You're the Pittsburgh Pirates, baby. You're going to have a moment that feels nice. That moment's going to be Paul Skeens, and then he's on the Dodgers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's going to go to the Dodgers.
Welcome. It's
I'm
happening.
going to have to go to the orchard?
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
By the way, you're brilliant today. Thank you.
Thank
He's
you. I do
always
what I can.
brilliant.
I actually have to leave, but
We're
You're not going anywhere.
I just want to say peace be unto you, my brother. If you try to take this fight on, it ain't going to be one that's going to go the way you think it
Whoa, man. It's just,
is. I got to go to Chicago.
It's such a simple thing.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's going to be 45 degrees.
You traveling?
Yeah,
It was snowing there last week.
Yeah, I saw that. And luckily, I don't have to try to play quarterback.
Where are you going to eat at?
Where
are you going to eat?
I'm going to be on Michigan Ave, so somewhere down
Oh.
Where are you staying?
there. Hotel 55. No, I was there. I was
The
there
W?
yesterday. It's really
W?
good. Yeah,
It's a great hotel.
it's a phenomenal hotel.
Service is great.
It's a phenomenal hotel that my expense report would get sent back at me nuclear heat wise if I did that. But yeah,
You going to go sit at a bar, have a cigar at a nice steakhouse?
that was last night. I'm trying to do something a little different tonight.
Pasta?
But you know what? I sat there at that cigar bar last night, had a cigar, watched the Kansas and Duke game or whatever was on, and I got that call. I was like, "Oh, what do you want? Send me pictures of the menu." Okay, here you go. I want that. Okay, you got it.
Yep.
And then I went on home and I paid the toll.
Yep.
That's it.
That's
you can live
it.
your life, baby.
Yep.
You can live your life.
That's
Just know that as you live your life, you're leasing that life because it belongs to her. Just like those holiday bins, and just like all that manpower you're going to put in for however long. And here's the thing. I hope this works out for you, Rock. I hope this is it. I hope that Rachel is the one. If something goes awry, the next one will do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And that goes for me. That goes for everybody here.
Yep.
That's just how it goes.
Rachel
baby.
goes.
You brought your mother up. Your wife is just continuing what she started.
No,
baby.
no.
And that's how it's going to be.
No, we're breaking the cycle.
How it's going to be.
No, we're breaking the cycle.
If you break the cycle, it's going to have to be a fella next time then. And guess what? He might make you do the same thing.
It's not your cycle. You don't understand that. It's not your cycle.
Why not? It's my life, though.
No, it's not.
Wait,
It's not your
It's
life.
not my life.
Now we're getting to the root
It's
of
her life.
where you're missing the point. It ain't your life.
Wait, hold on a second.
Your life is here with us.
Yeah.
And just like us, when you leave here, it doesn't belong to you anymore.
God.
Now deal with it.
She goes,
I didn't know this.
Matt knows I only do this on the weekend.
Yeah, she's good about that.
I
like that.
prep him well in advance.
He knows his chores with advanced notice.
She does let me know like 2 weeks. Like it was like a countdown. Like every day, like every
He
3
knows his
days, she would
chores.
look at me for like 2 weeks.
Too
Going,
late to make up.
Going,
It's
know
too
this
late
is
to
coming,
make
right?
up, Rob.
Well, Rachel, I can tell you, you can flex a little harder if
It's not
you
about
wanted
making
to.
up. I'm not like scared that I'm in trouble. I've literally expressed this opinion to her multiple times.
You'll carry what you want.
Oh,
you to
you
carry.
should be afraid, or somebody else will do it. Because there's another level.
No.
When before this happened,
no man,
I was on
right?
that level.
Oh yeah,
and then when this happened, there's another level.
She'll get that 21-year-old to do it.
Oh, you mean like Seth when he was a pool boy?
Yeah.
All right, I'm leaving. All right, we're gonna go to break anyway. All right, we'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Listen up, fellow timeshare owners. If you're a timeshare owner and you want out at all costs, you're done, frustrated, tired of wasting money, you don't use the darn thing. Get out now. Hire the best Bulldog timeshare cancellation team in the business. Their in-house legal team, headed by a timeshare cancellation lawyer, can help you fight the biggest and baddest companies out there that sell timeshare. At some point, you were using your timeshare, but now you're not, and you're tired of wasting money. Before you go to the poorhouse, call right now and learn how you can stop the maintenance fees and put more money back in your pocket. Their services cost you a lot less than you think, and you'll save a lot of money over time. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline now. It's a free consultation.
800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. That's 800-824-5131.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. A court hearing to decide whether St. Louis Sheriff Alfred Montgomery should be removed from office was pushed to today after he could not appear Tuesday because he remains in federal custody. The Missouri Attorney General's office is accusing Montgomery of failing to perform his duties and of several illegal actions, including unlawful detentions and misuse of staff and vehicles. Former Police Chief John Hayden is currently serving as interim sheriff. Toyota says it will spend $57 million to expand its casting plant in Lincoln County, adding 57 new jobs as it ramps up hybrid vehicle production. A new cylinder head line is set to launch in 2027, boosting the Troy plant's output by more than 200,000 parts a year. The factory currently employs about 1,000 workers and supplies cylinder heads for all Toyota and Lexus vehicles built in the U.S. Covenant House, Missouri is gearing up for its annual Sleep Out St. Louis on Thursday at St. Louis Community College, Forest Park, raising awareness for youth homelessness. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. A fairly strong storm system in the southern plains will be moving up into our area by tonight and especially Thursday. For now, we'll stay cloudy, upper 50s on the afternoon high. We might get a few showers after midnight tonight, down to a low of 50. Showers and thunderstorms most of the day on Thursday, gusty wind, and our high about 60. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
When it's time to bring the energy Don't fake it. Fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor: orange mango, blackberry lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Highest quality, best price. Visit besthotTubPrices.com today.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These two men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah. 951, Kirkwood, Missouri, J. Randolph Jr. Studios. Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Janssen, Matthew Rocchio, Jimmy the Cat Hayes. We're doing our thing today. Talk a little blues, talk a little Mizzou, talk a little Rocchio. I did see that Cam Scattaboo had a tweet. You retweeted it, you say, Jimmy?
Yeah.
What
I
was
quote
it?
tweeted.
What was it?
I said scataboom.
Yeah. That's our boy.
Because he responded. Look, he took a lot of heat. Apparently, the New York sports talk shows were like, you got the bad ankle, not a good look. Okay. And he said, I'm trying to have fun. I'm really kind of depressed and I'm not getting to do the thing I love.
Yep.
And I'm trying to make the most of it. And that's who I am. Basically, I'm extrapolating.
Yeah, and I get both sides of it. I really do. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's still a tough look getting pushed around. I know it's fake. I get all that when you're injured. But on the other hand, like, you still got to do things. You know what I mean? I don't know how to look at it, but I do like him. I want him to get healthy. He's fun to watch.
I like that he stood up for himself.
Yeah.
He didn't say if I offended anyone. He basically said, look, I'm trying to find enjoyment when I can't do the main thing that I love. And he basically said, if you don't want to be positive, then unfollow me and move on.
Yeah, that's it. It's a tough gig up there, though, man. You know, one little mistake, everywhere you go, people are going to be just all over you. I mean, all over you.
Except, to be honest, the fans, I think, are going to love that guy.
Yeah, they
do. And again,
do.
If you're setting up based on the way he plays, and
he ain't going to last long,
and you're setting up that you're a personality that goes beyond football, I say I salute you.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. I find it sad that when TJ Moe used to talk about his faith, that nobody ever gave him a difficult time like you all do to me. Well, we don't.
Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Did you ever listen to the show?
I never even said anything about you and your religion. I just know that you and Rocchio go back and forth, and it's hilarious.
I don't care what religion someone is. If they're religious, good for them.
I literally made fun of something TJ said about religion earlier in this show.
Yeah.
That's how much
did.
I made fun of him when he would talk about religion.
Yeah, you did.
Because he was an ass about it.
So Team A plays Team B in week 4.
Empathy is bad.
Both teams are undefeated and ranked. Both teams have a similar strength of schedule to that point. Team B wins a close game. The next couple games, Team A has a couple of injuries and start to lose. So why, when the final rankings come out, why should Team B be penalized for the failing of Team A when everything that happened to Team A after Team B played them?
I really need to look at that to understand how this happened. The only thing I can think, what I think he's talking about is I don't think he actually is aware of
the value of a win earlier in the season.
Well, there's a tangible thing happening right now, which is that the committee last night said that there's no tangible proof. There's no way to prove that Miami is a better team than Notre Dame when Miami beat Notre Dame earlier this year. And they said, based on their schedules, you can't tell which team is better. And it's like, no. We know which team is better because they played the game on the football field and we know which team is better. But apparently that doesn't matter to the committee because they must incessantly unhinge their jaw and blow Notre Dame.
Oh, whoa! Don't edit that. Wow. Rock hates Notre Dame.
Why? I hate the special treatment they get. No one else gets to just screw off to their own little fanciful independent conference and get a guaranteed spot in the playoff every year because they're Notre Dame. I don't see Michigan breaking off in the Big Ten and being like, well, we're Michigan. It doesn't matter who we play. We're Michigan. We went undefeated against a cupcake schedule. We only had one loss. Why are we not in the top? Why are we not in the top 12? Like the other teams can't just F off to their own independent conference and twiddle their thumbs with these BS schedules, but apparently Notre Dame can. Play in the Big Ten, play in the SEC. Your basketball team does it. Why can't your football team do it?
What conference did Notre Dame football used to be in?
I think it was the Big Ten. Wasn't? Oh, or was it ACC?
I'm asking.
I don't remember.
They found a way to make themselves.
Do they play a cupcake schedule?
I know that their basketball team plays in the ACC.
Yeah, I know that.
So, what's the problem here?
Because Notre Dame football's different.
Yeah, so they were the ACC. That's what I thought. Yeah, they were the ACC.
How many years ago?
They were in. Been a long time.
Yeah.
For one season.
Because they found a path that works for them and separated them, and they have their own TV deal.
Special.
They have their own TV deal.
Beautiful
numbers.
Uniforms.
They get numbers.
Yep. God, I do love those.
You do?
Helmets.
Oh, they're awesome.
The helmets are gorgeous.
Beautiful.
You can't argue the helmets.
And you know what else?
That school's cool. Is it? You like the school? I mean,
I've been on the campus. I got to be in the stadium one time. It's incredible campus.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have no problem with like people who go to Notre Dame. I hate with the way that Notre Dame football gets treated. Like I have no problem with Notre Dame basketball.
Fine. Yeah.
I just think the way that Notre Dame football gets treated in the college football
they get special treatment.
Landscape is BS.
They kind of created their own path, though. I kind of admire how they've done it. We're Notre Dame.
This is what we do.
We're going to get our own TV contract.
Yeah.
And people will watch because we're Notre Dame.
Yep. And people will come play because we're Notre Dame.
We're going to be semi-good some years and get in the playoffs based on being Notre Dame.
We got a real question here from Kreider. Hey, can I ask you guys a real question about hockey and getting my son involved?
Yeah.
He's 16 months right now, and he's seeing that stick like MF. Lefty, too. Knows to put it in the net yet, but yet to introduce him to the ice. What do you think I should do? First steps in what about programs? What age should I start
Little
getting
Blues,
involved?
baby!
Even if it may be a year or two before we first get him into anything organized, what's your advice?
Find a billet and send him to Canada.
Send him to Canada already. When he starts
Find him a billet.
When he starts walking, send him to Canada. Spend all the money. Send him travel around when he's really, really young. No, there's so much competition here. Listen, I'd ease him into it. Skating is a very, very difficult thing to do, especially when you're young, because it's a pain in the ass. You fall a lot. You don't know how to stop. You run into the wall. You get injured. But once you get the hang of it and you learn to stop, I almost quit hockey. And I finally found, I remember exactly when it was. It was at an outdoor rink. And I just finally learned how to stop on both skates, both of my edges. And I was obsessed with it afterwards. I was going to hang them up, man.
That had to be a good feeling.
Oh, I was like, yes. Then I started spraying everybody.
I was going to say, my guess was as soon as you learned how to do it, the next 20 minutes,
11?
The next 20 minutes was just sprinting down just spraying everybody.
Yep. But I would rollerblade too. Like you don't need to go buy ice all the time. And just rollerblade around in your garage. You're like, take him to a park and see the rollerblades if he likes rollerblading. I used to love doing that, but you always want to have him a stick in his hand so he has balance, so he can balance himself out. But yeah, get into the Little Blues. They provide everything. It's a one little chunk. It's not that expensive. They provide all the equipment, the ice time, all that stuff. You do special stuff with alumni. You do special stuff with the Blues. That's what I would do.
So here's the thing. If you're just like the average
teach him how to box too, just so he knows to be
Coach Cam maybe one day.
And you want your kid to play high school hockey, high school baseball. It's a different world.
Yeah.
Like every kid has like a club team or a coach, or they go for less. Everyone.
Yeah, they're playing like AAA and college and high school.
If your kid doesn't play, and even if they play other sports, which I think is a great thing, play a bunch of sports. For that one sport, if you don't give them enough reps with eyes on them, they're going to fall behind. It's different. I played high school lacrosse. I hadn't played it until I got to Nyack High School as a freshman. There were no coaching. There was no, right? And I was able to play a little bit. I got, on a really good, but it's different now.
Oh yeah, it's very competitive.
I mean, 10 years later in Nyack, I'm sure that was not the case for a lot of kids who were actually starting it at high school who had never played before freshman year. Something tells me that 10, 15 years later at your high school, it was a completely different landscape because the way that lacrosse was on the East Coast, I'm sure by then it was
absolutely.
If you're not playing by 10 years old, you're not starting at a good.
But they
high
also
school.
hey, when I was a junior, they were like, we need you to go to this summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
The boosters will pay for it.
Yeah, wow, it was hard to get
because
wow, that happened fast
because they knew I was going to probably see some.
And this was 70.
I graduated in 80. Yeah, whatever.
78 or so.
So they were like,
that's crazy.
They were like, can you? And I was like, I work in the summer. I can't go. And so I wasn't as good as some of the other kids. I'm good enough to play a little bit.
Yeah.
But these kids are traveling, man. Even Andy's kid. He's 8. He's going to tournaments all over the damn place. Now,
I could play another St. Louis team.
Yeah, I know.
Gino says, learn to play is the cheapest way to start in hockey. After that, woof.
Well,
yeah, that's fair.
Unless your kid's good and he starts playing juniors at a young age.
And hope he doesn't want to be a goalie.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. But if he does,
goalie equipment.
And if your kid loves it, make sure you don't burn him out on it.
Yeah, I know.
Or here's the thing, Cam. You go to you find the club that doesn't have any kids who want to play goalie, and then when they sit there and they go, someone's got to play goalie. You go, I mean, my kid will if you guys buy all the equipment.
Yeah,
bam.
Yeah. No, and again,
that's how you get your kid playing goalie.
Yeah, and they don't pay for the skates in the summertime either. Goalies don't. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
think about that.
Yeah, goalies play for free.
Is that right?
Yeah,
because you need them. Yeah.
If a goalie doesn't show up, you're playing with one goalie. It's god awful.
On the baseball front, your kid should be a catcher because no one wants to catch.
Do it.
Your kid's on varsity.
Yes.
If your kid can have any sort of, he's on varsity.
And you're involved every pitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Catcher's cool.
But there's a lot of work that goes in kid. It's not glamorous, so a lot of kids don't want to do it.
I love it. I'd love
Bobby
it.
Bo says, I noticed you dropped the scarf on the pregame show with Danito. Was it because Andy Strickland bullied you about it?
No, because it was 75 degrees out.
That's fair.
What'd you wear?
I thought I looked pretty handsome. At least Kate told me that. I don't remember, but I change it up.
Big collared shirt open to your navel.
Yeah.
Couple of gold chains.
Yes.
That's my boy.
I don't. Oh no, I show my chest hair off. You're damn right. You're damn right. Hockey isn't for everyone.
I played high school basketball.
He did.
Oh, that sound.
He did.
That's our sounder for today, which means you now have 5 minutes and 90 seconds to get your guess in, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for guaranteed goals with our friends at St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Check them out right now at besthottubprices.com. And right now you can guarantee the goals. You got 5 minutes and a little under 90 seconds right now to text into the show 314-590-3770, 314-590-3770. Text us your guess for how many goals the St. Louis Blues will score this season. The total goals they will score this season. If you get it right on the money, you are walking away with a brand new hot tub from our friends at St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Tell us about it, Cam.
Yeah, it's a beautiful hot tub. It's brand new. It's going to look gorgeous in your
backyard. Would you put it in your house at St. Albans and party with it?
Yeah.
With
God,
barbecue?
Yeah.
Well, actually, not with the boys, but.
No, just with Kate. But yeah, actually, my deck is actually.
So I mean, if it fits into Cam's house at St. Albans, it will fit into your house at Jeffco. I promise. So get your guesses in right now. 314-590-3770. It's so easy. Just think of a number somewhere around 200 between 300 and just text that into that number.
That's it.
That's your guess. One offer for each person. You can check out all the rules at luinfo.com. You have just a couple more minutes now. Send in your guess. All you got to do, just guess somewhere between 200 and 300. Text it to 590-3770. That's it. And you are entered to win a brand new hot tub, no strings attached. Pick a number between 200 and 300, and you're getting a brand new hot tub. You're with your chance to win. 590-3770. Thank you to our friends at St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Check them out. BesthotTubprices.com.
It's getting cold.
You got nothing to lose. Fire it out.
Literally, you're just texting 3 numbers to 1 number. I mean, you're going to be texting a bunch of your friends all day long. At no point are any of those texts to your friends going to win you potentially a free hot tub. 1 text to 590-3770 with a number between 200 and 300, and you're walking away potentially as the winner of this new Vitamix hot tub. Vitamix. I'm thinking in the cooking. My apologies. The hot tub from our friends at StLouisHotTub.com.
You know what we should do? I'm going to ask the
Vita Image, baby.
Vitamix is what I use to crush garlic and
Can
stuff.
somebody get AI to do a realistic looking
They
picture
already
we could
did.
use? And I would like it to be Cam,
No, they did this
Kate in a hot tub, high dollar, with Hockey Bob in the middle.
Oh!
Did you see the one?
I did see the one.
Did you see the one that Mizzou Stan sent us?
I did.
Rokio's hot tub giveaway, and it was me, you, and Cam in a hot tub.
Yeah, that was cool.
It wasn't cool. I was very disturbed by that photo.
I didn't mind.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
but I would like to see you with a big smile, Kate with a big smile, and Hockey Bob
Kate
in
would
the
like
middle.
that too. Kate would like that too. It's getting
I
cold,
made
and
the
you're going to want
mistake-
one of these.
I made the
damn things.
mistake though of Googling the Vitamage hot tub because I can't win it, and I immediately got jealous. So
I want to see that actually.
I mean, Cam,
it's badass.
Jets everywhere.
Jets out the wazoo.
Jets out the wazoo. Jets right around
Jets
right around your wazoo. I mean, it looks incredibly comfortable. I know exactly where I would be putting it in my house. I don't know how I'm going to live life without it.
Somebody chimed in and goes, "You need a 590 countdown clock and call it the hot tub time machine."
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, these guys are clever.
I
man.
like that.
Hot tub timer is better.
Yeah, but I think
there's
there was
not
a movie
called Hot Tub Timer.
Stupid as hell. Didn't watch it actually.
There's a
but I
movie
heard it
called
was
Hot Tub
stupid.
Time Machine.
I remember that.
So that's the joke.
No, I know. But I like the sound better. Hot tub timer.
Oh, man.
This is like the people who didn't. Never mind.
No, I got the joke. I just don't think it fits that way.
Does Cam know you guys tried trading the Blues Monday?
Oh, sorry about that.
What'd you do?
I didn't.
What'd you
trade them.
do?
I admitted that I would trade both the Blues and or St. Louis City for an NBA team without even thinking.
I said no.
Oh, I know.
Without even thinking for a
I'm
heart.
proud of you on that.
I said it.
Wow.
I mean, without Cam.
You're gonna
without
piss people. Oh man, I'm glad.
I would
I'm
do it.
glad you told me that.
Do it in my sleep.
Wow.
By the way, I just realized we're talking lacrosse, and you didn't notice my hat.
USA lacrosse, nicely done. That's awesome. By the way, credit to the people. My Notre Dame bias has gone a little far. To their credit, they did play a pretty impressive schedule this year. They played Miami, who they lost to. They played Texas A&M, who they lost to. They played USC, who they beat. And they didn't just beat a Pittsburgh team that is no longer ranked, but they were ranked when they played them. So credit where credit's due.
I appreciate your input, guys. I'm just curious to see what kind of timeless and past guys like Keller, Wool, and Frederick were on. And I'm sure the landscape has changed drastically since.
One thing with those guys is that they were being coached by Jeff Brown.
Yeah, I mean, those guys were
can you
superstars at a young age.
Can you get
superstars?
Can you get on a team with all those guys and then get coached by a former NHLer?
Learn how to stop first, and we'll go from there. You keep listening. I'll keep giving you advice, step by step, baby, and you're going to be obsessed with it.
And the kid has to be having fun.
Jim, no doubt. Don't waste your time if he's not.
Did you guys hear Missoula's answer to that question? They had like kid reporters in, and he's like, "How do you balance having fun with your team?" He goes, I'm pretty bad at that. He goes, but you got to watch out. Sometimes I just want to have fun. That's an excuse. People are going to use that excuse through the rest of your life. You never want to be the person who uses the excuse that you just want to have fun. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Joe Mazzulla, you are a sociopath.
A little too.
He said it's like a 12-year-old kid.
All right, dudes. Okay. Thank you to everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Lunchtime just got a whole lot better at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. From mouthwatering wraps to loaded quesadillas to bold flavor-packed sandwiches, Hot Shots has something fresh every wings, burger, know and love. And don't sleep on those Hot Shots tacos. Plus, if you got to be in